Welcome back to Geordie Retro Chasers, back out in the wild. Hi everyone, welcome back to GRC, welcome back to Chase HQ. My name is Pete. Okay, we are back out in the wild as per usual on a Sunday today. We have 2 car boot fairs and 1 trade-in store to show you. So I have that many pickups to get through at the end of the video. That's where I'm going to leave this part now. So let's go out there, let's have a look at the trade-in store, let's look at the 2 car boot fairs. Let's do this right now. Okay guys, welcome to Crook in County Durham, and we're about to visit my good friend Michael Clary's store, Eazy Traders. Let's have a little look. Guys, welcome to Eazy Traders in Crook in County Durham. Right guys, that's us done at Eazy Traders in Crook, County Durham. You'll be able to find all the details about my good friend Mick's shop in the description below. Say hi, Lil. Oh, she's lost it again. So, let's head to a car boot fair, see if we can find anything different. Keep it tuned. Right guys, well, since my face is pretty much melted off and I think Lil's is too, we are going to head back to Chase HQ. We're going to go through the pickups and then I'm going to fire the barbie up, I'm going to open a beer and then it's going to come home. Say hi, Lil. Hey! So, let's head back now. Well, it looks like it's about to thunder and lightning, so hopefully we'll get back just before it does. Take it easy. Hi everyone, welcome back to Chase HQ. Hope you enjoyed being out in the wild. Let's have a look at this week's pickups. Okay guys, so for this week's little knickknacks, we have only got 3 loose figures to show you because we do have a whole plethora of other stuff to go through. So let's quickly have a look at the loose figures we picked up, which were, as we can see on a little bit to my right here, is a collection which were complete with accessories of gladiators. Now, I actually picked these up for Mrs. GRC and not me. Although I was a massive Gladiators fan, she already has some of the loose figures, so I thought I'd add these to our collection. So to kick off this week, we picked up 3 loose Gladiators. Keeping on with the little knick-knack bits and bobs, we picked up, as you'll have seen in the footage, now this is dated 1995, and he is a pullback Pikachu. There was 2. I think it might have been a Charizard, which was in the footage, but unfortunately I didn't pick up the Charizard. I did just pick up the Pikachu, nice and sealed in his box. Another little knick-knack to add to the collection. Pretty happy with that one. The next two smaller little knick-knacky things we picked up, which again were complete in box or on card and unopened. And when I seen these, I was really surprised that the guy only wanted £1 each for them actually. And they were, or they are, the two Dick Tracy Hot Wheels, or they are the die-cast metal. They're from ERTL, who of course, my good friend David Taylor pointed out to me, manufactured the Batman toys for the original Batman movie. They did some miniature versions of the, the van and the Batmobile and the Batwing. So yeah, really happy to pick these up. Not bad for £1 each. Both of them are dated 1990s, so obviously to go in conjunction with the movie launch. You can see them obviously a little bit closer to your right here. But yeah, really happy with those two. So that pretty much ends the first set of pickups, which are our knickknacks. As you'll have seen in the first part of the footage, I visited a shop called Eazy Traders. Now, Eazy Traders is co-run by a friend of mine. When I say a friend, he's someone I've grew to know throughout the retro community. We've bought and sold bits and bobs off before. I tend to see him at the car boot fair. Sorry I didn't come back and see you today, but A, it was boiling, B, it was heaving, and C, I just had lots to do. So my apologies, Mick. But I did visit Eazy Traders and I did pick up some bits and bobs. So let's go through the stuff that I picked up from Eazy Traders in Crook, County Durham. And a big shout out to Mick Clary, who was the co-owner. Here they are. Okay, 3 of the smaller things I picked up. Now, one thing you tend not to come across very often is VHSs, and especially the Nintendo stuff. So as I was walking around, again, you'll have seen in the footage, I picked this out the glass cabinet. It was 100% coming home with me. We'll have a little close-up of it now, and that is the Electronics Boutique N64 promotional VHS. Haven't got a VHS player to watch it, but something that will definitely sit on the shelf downstairs. It is dated 2002, so come next year this will be 20-year-old. I'm pretty sure it was for the N64. It might even be for the GameCube, because I've just noticed it's got Luigi's Mansion on the front, and clearly the date doesn't marry up with the N64. So apologies, it must be the GameCube. Like I said, well, considering it does have Nintendo GameCube written down the spine of the VHS. So that's the first pickup. Big shout out, Mick. Big shout out to the lads at Eazy Trade. The next 2 things I got were, as you'll have seen again in the footage, were 2 GameCube games. Now, these were an absolute bargain. The first one was only £3, which was, again, let's have a little look now, WrestleMania 18, I believe. I think it is. I don't know. You tell me. I'm not 100% on the Roman numerals. And then we got Burnout, Point of Impact, which, again, we can see here. So 2 lovely GameCube games. Cheers, lads. Thank you very much. Okay, so if you know this channel and you're a subscriber and you're a follower and you're a liker and you're a disliker, whatever you want to be, it's up to you. You'll know that me and Mrs. GRC are massive Funko fans. We collect the Funko Pops. So again, as you'll have seen in the footage, Eazy Traders had a glass cabinet full of them. So I picked up 2, which I needed. One Mick seemed a little bit upset about. Oh, clearly not, because obviously he was making money. But one he said he had sentimental value to, but clearly would let it go. So that one was Kevin McAllister. So, of course, from the movie Home Alone. Now, we don't have Harry or Marv, so it's great to start the little collection off of the Home Alone ones. So really happy to pick that up. And the second one we got was Stretch Armstrong. The old 80s toy where you could stretch him. I'm led to believe that the original ones were a little bit dangerous. The gel inside was either corrosive or poisonous. I don't know. So please don't, if you have one, don't buy into it to find out. So yeah, picked up Stretch Armstrong. Big shout out, Mick. Big shout out, Eazy Traders. Cheers, lads. Okay, sorry, I forgot. 2 of the other lesser little pickups that I got were some Nintendo magazines. Again, you'll have seen them in the footage. He had a whole host of them. In fact, what I was actually looking for, and he must have sold it, I remember looking through his box at one of the boot fairs and he had a Zelda strategy guide. Couldn't find it, so I just stuck with these 2. And they were the Zelda, again, I'm not going to blind you with it, so we'll have a little close-up of it, to my left, to your right. And it's just the magazine. And this one is dated Christmas 2009. So yeah, really happy to pick that up. And the second magazine I picked up was the Mario Collector's Guide. That presents the ultimate guide to Mario and Mario Kart 8. And it pretty much has everything you would need to know about Mario in there. So again, big shout out to the lads. Cheers for hooking me up. Into the pickups of the week. Okay, so we have 3 pickups of the week. The first one was the whole reason why I pretty much drove to Crook was to pick this up. It will go in the NES collection. Now, if you've been following my channel, the NES collection finishing off video, the top 25 will resume on Tuesday or Wednesday of next week. So keep your eyes peeled for the second part of that. And without further ado, the new addition to my NES collection is Mega Man 2. Great game, great soundtrack. I'm trying to collect all of them. I know Kev, who watches this, is only missing 1 or 2 out of his full NES collection. So, really happy to pick him up. Really happy to take him home. Got these at a stellar price. You know, Eazy Traders. Definitely much cheaper than your eBay for it being a high street store. So, you know, as you can see on the close-up, he is in minty condition. And I am over the moon. There's a little hint there with that. All right, guys. Thanks. Cheers. Honestly, big shout out to everyone from Eazy Traders. Big shout out to McClary and the lads. If you're ever in and around the area, you know, as you'll have seen in the footage, the address is running all the way along the bottom of the screen. And of course, you can find all their details in this video description right down below. If you're on my Instagram, you'll have seen I picked up a nice copy of Battletoads on the Game Boy. I'm starting to get a real fondness for Game Boy games. I've mentioned my good friend who got me down this rabbit hole before. You know who you are, and I'll be coming to get that one off you as soon as the wife is feeling a little bit better. So, big shout out, Kev. Starting to love the Game Boy things. Starting to love collecting for it. Yes, some of the prices are a little bit high, but just like anything else Nintendo, the nostalgia that it holds, absolutely adored. Cheers, Kev. Thank you very much. You've made yourself back into my pickups of the week, as per usual. Okay, guys, my last pickup of the week. So, little story. I'm trying to keep this condensed. I started a new job recently in the same industry as I've been working in. So that meant meeting new colleagues. Now, when I met my colleague Ian, I was telling him all about what I do for a hobby, showing him the Instagram, showing him the YouTube channel, and he said, well, funny that I might have something in my loft that you would like. So I said, okay. He said, I'll take some photos of it, I'll bring it in, see what you think, let me know what your feelings are. So, this is what he brought in. Yep, he brought in a minty, and I mean minty, Japanese version of the Mega Drive / Genesis with a whole host of games. Now, unfortunately for me and fortunately for Ian, there was cash exchange. This was clearly not a freebie. Something that, you know, he had looked after for all those years. So we came to an arrangement, what I believed was a really fair price, and it came home with me. So, big shout out, Ian from work. I owe you a pint or two, mate. Thank you very much. One last little thing before we go, before I let you go, because obviously we are pushed for time and it is coming home and it is a Sunday and I do want to go have some meat and have a few beers. I actually picked up some VHSs. Now, VHS is something that I try not to pick up because they A, are quite large, and B, it's an easy rabbit hole to fall down, but when they were 50p each, I couldn't turn them down. So let's have a little butchers at them now. The first one I picked up was Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles. Return of the Technodrome, close up. Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles again. Attack of the Big Mac, close up again. And last but not least, this one's in a little bit of tatty state, so you might find his way onto eBay or might find his way onto the table at the convention. And that was Transformers. Dissertation of the Dinobots, I think that says. If it doesn't, I'm a seller, not a speller. Big shout out, Eddie Wilson. Yeah, last one. Last VHS. That is it for another week, guys. I know we flew through the pickups. I know there's not as much commentary around it as there normally is. But like I said, I'm trying to keep this short. You know, this episode's now probably 25 minutes plus. And there is a small matter of a football match that's on this evening. So, from everyone here at GRC, myself, Mini-Me, Mrs. GRC, on the flip side, guys, thanks for tuning in. Hope you have a wicked week. As I said, Wednesday, my next episode of my top 25 NES will be released on the tubes. Until then, as per usual, brothers and sisters, peace.